When a child is born, do we, the parents, do we ask the child? Do we say, would you like to be born? Would you like to come into the world? We don't consider them in any way at all. We get together, and 9 months later, because of that relationship, he is on his way in. And what is the first thing that happens to him when he gets into the world? He's suspended upside down, and somebody is beating the life out of him. And all he can think is, I haven't done anything. What will they do to me if I do something? And people think that it is a natural process for a child to lose its hair after 5 days. Rubbish! He's worried to death. And what is the first thing he sees, apart from his mother? His father. A hairy monster, leaning in over the cot, smelling of whiskey and cigars, saying, "Oogie dig woogie, witchy guggle duggy, boogie woogie doogie." And the kid is sitting there thinking, that's the idiot that's going to teach me how to speak English? When the child is born, its skin is new, it's tender, it can be easily irritated and made itchy. And what do we do as parents? We dress them in woolens, which make them itchy. And then to make sure that they don't scratch themselves, we put little mittens on them. And then we sit around wondering why they're screaming all day. Have you ever seen a mother give a child the first bath? Does she ever test the temperature of the water with any part of the person who is having the bath? She tests it with her elbow, which has been knocking around for years. Old, gnarled, weather-beaten skin. His is brand new. He goes, yeah, that's all right. Boom, in he goes. And she says, he loves it. He's splashing. He's drowning. He's drowning and he's half boiled. And she's saying, he loves it. Look at him. You ever see a child that's nice and pink? Don't sit thinking that's the bud of health. Believe me, that's not healthy. He's half boiled. And people, I don't know, adults, they're always probing children. They're always digging at them. They take this and they explore children. They go googie doogie, loogie, woogie woogie, doogie woogie. And it's always that exposed area between the nappy and the vest. There's a kind of 4-inch strip across the belly. Woogie doogie woogie woogie, boogie doogie woogie. I am the only person in the world with 5 navels. They're always sticking their fingers, dirty, nicotine-stained fingers into babies' mouths. Doesn't the baby have any teeth? Don't they know if the baby had any teeth, they wouldn't have any fingers? What's the process? The process of feeding. The mother spoon-feeding her child. Now, you and I know when we are hungry, and you and I know whether we like to eat the food or not. But when it comes to feeding a baby, none of that comes into consideration. He is going to eat it whether he is hungry or not. Whether he likes it or not. They get the spoon, and the baby food. So they trick the child into opening his mouth. They say, Dada, and he goes, Dada. So he spits it all out, he goes, and it's all gathered up and shoved back in again. And he turns his head, and it's... Not only are they... When they're finished feeding the child, they pick it up and they proceed to thump the back of it. Boom, 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 boom. And the baby soon learns that the only way to stop them hitting him is to go, And actually, if he's a clever baby and he does a big enough belch, he can bring out all that rubbish at the same time. And have you ever noticed that everybody buys a baby a rattle? They have never once given a thought, does the baby like the rattle? Does he want the rattle? They buy him the rattle. Anytime a child goes out into a pram, the rattle goes with him. And people walk by and they go, hello, baby. After about a half an hour, I think, screw this. Does the only sensible thing he can do with it? He gets rid of it. And as soon as he gets rid of it, what happens? Somebody comes along and picks it up. Did the baby drop the rattle? He gets rid of it again, and some other idiot comes along. And the kid is sitting in there thinking, take that rattle, stick it somewhere you can rattle it yourself, but don't put it in here! And then there's all the process of teaching a child how to speak. Dada. Dada. Mama. Mama. Baba. Baba. Walkies. Walkies. As soon as you learn to walk, what happens? They stick you in a playpen to keep you out of trouble. To them, it is a playpen. To you, the child, it is Alcatraz. And the child is sitting there, banging the floor with a little plastic spade, and they say, he's enjoying himself. He's trying to dig a tunnel out. And then the day comes when the father takes the child by the hand to take him out into the world to educate him. That is a bow wow. Bow wow. Da-da bow wow. Moo moo. Moo moo. Choo choo puff puff. Choo choo puff puff. Baba lamb. Moo moo beep beep. The kid is 3.5 years of age. He walks into his father and he said, Dada, Baba saw Bow Wow chase Moo Moo. At which point the father strikes him. It is not a Moo Moo or a Bow Wow or a Chuff Chuff. It is a dog. It is a cow. It is a motor car and a train. At your age. The most amazing thing is actually how children learn to read nowadays. They learn their alphabet phonetically. I say to my daughter, do your alphabet, and she goes, abacada, I thought I had an idiot in the house. Dog is no longer dog, it is a production. What's that? Duh. Good. Now, what's the next letter? Ooh. It's not O, how do you pronounce it? Right, now put the two together. Very good. What is the next letter? G. How do you pronounce G? G. Not G. It is not G. What is the other pronunciation of G? G. Very good. Now, put D-O-G together. Duh! 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 Dodger! That's a Dodger! Not J. What is the other pronunciation? G. Right, now try it. Dog!